Okay, this will be a very short video on how to make a flower using cardstock and your Cricut. Here's one example. Here's several that I made. I'm actually going to do the one with a heart on it with you this time. So the first thing you're going to need to do is take a screenshot of this page, this image right here. So go ahead and take a screenshot. Now that you have that done, you will go to your design space in Cricut. You're going to click New Project. You're going to upload. You can see I just picked on the bottom of the screen, upload, select photo from library. And we're going to pick that picture we took a screenshot of, this one right here. Now on the very bottom, I'm going to click crop. I made this, so feel free to keep it. And I just use my fingers to make this just like this. I'm going to click done on the bottom right. Now I'm going to click the word remove here on the bottom and tap somewhere in the white area next to the image. And you can see it remove the background. If you click next, this is what it looks like now. It looks like I messed up the crop a little bit, so I'm going to crop one more time and get rid of that line over to the left. Now I'm going to click next. Everything looks good except for I still have my hearts are all black. They won't cut out. I'm going to go back to clean up on the upper left. And I'm still on the remove button, as you can see. So I'm going to open this up a little bit and just tap on the hearts to remove the background so they cut out. I'm going to purposely mess up just a moment. Oh, I just did. I'm going to click on a black section. Now I've screwed up my whole entire thing. So you always have this beautiful undo button on the bottom. I'm going to click undo. A few more hearts to get rid of here. I'm going to click next, and this is exactly what I was looking for. I'll click next one more time and name my image. And then you can actually click done at the bottom or save up at the top. Either one will have the same effect. So I'm going to click on it one time and click the word insert. On the bottom right, it was insert. Now here's my image. And I'm going to click on the edit on the bottom. You have the scrolly thing on the bottom here. Click edit and see what the size is. With Cricut Design Space, you can only have sizes up to 11.5 inches. And this is 12.02. So I could manually make this like 11.5 if I wanted this to be as big as possible. Oops, I put 5. 11.5. Now I put 115. Let's try one more time. 11.5. There. That made it as big as the Cricut will allow it to be made. I'm going to go ahead and click make it just to show you. That's what it looked like on the screen. That's pretty big. I'm going to go back to my canvas by clicking the word make up here, clicking canvas in the middle. You can also drag it up and down to change your sizes. If you want really small flowers, you could probably make... I'm going to show you another trick here. Click actions next to the word edit in the bottom. I'm going to scroll over the word duplicate. I'm going to click that 3 times. I'm going to click make it again. Not quite. It looks like it's going to be 2 mats now. So I'm going to come up here to make on the top. Click canvas. And realize maybe I can't really do that many on this page. I'll make this one a little smaller and I'll duplicate it. There. Now we have 3. And then you will click continue and make sure you have your Cricut attached, and make sure you have your cardstock in and you've chosen cardstock before you go ahead and print. So I actually clicked make it and made mine. Just make sure when you make it, you have your item on cardstock. And I pulled it on over here. I had actually made a few. And you can see, here's one of them, and the hearts. Part of it came out when I ripped everything off here. You can see my remnants right here. Everything that came off. So I'm actually going to see if I have my, believe it or not, I love my Pampered Chef tool to lift stuff off the cardstock from the mat. And this should come off fairly easily. And the hearts will probably stay right on your mat. Later on, you can use your Pampered Chef or your 651 vinyl scraper, which I actually adore when it comes to vinyl. But everything came right off, and this is what you want to make a paper flower right here. So now what? Now we need a little bit of glue. I'm going to do this one on the opposite side. A little bit of glue. Probably add a little bit when we're done as well. So now we're just going to take and roll this up. And depending on if you like really tight looking rolled up flowers or loose and how you're going to roll it. Now you can stick your finger in it and roll it or use a pencil. I'm just showing you one of several ways. I do it different every time. Flatten that out. I made 3 rather small flowers. All right, and there's that little piece of glue. So I'm gonna smush all that there and see what I've got. Now I like, that's an open kind of flower. I kind of like it tighter in the middle. So I'm just gonna make it a little bit tighter in the middle before it really gets glued in on there. Let loose on me. Maybe this will just be an open flower. All right, and I might, sometimes I just add a tad bit of glue. Maybe 3 little spots. Make it sure it all stays. So anyways, this is how we made that picture and that screenshot into a flower. You can see I've made others without the hearts. Here's a few I've made. You can make it with printed paper. I got one here. I used, this had white paper on the one side. And this one I didn't do the hearts on either. But I was just giving you a couple of examples. That's it. Hopefully you can make some pretty flowers on your own.